Is Carlos Sainz leaving Ferrari? With the season break upon us, rumours of Ferrari's Spanish driver being tired of playing second fiddle have been growing louder by the minute. Charles Leclerc makes his thoughts known on his teammate's potential departure and Frédéric Vasseur's underwhelming time as Ferrari team principal. So stick around till the end of the video to get the inside scoop. It seems like there's some uncertainty surrounding Carlos Sainz's upcoming journey with Ferrari. Word around the paddock has it that the Spanish driver has inked a preliminary agreement to hop on board with the Sauber crew. This squad is gearing up for a complete makeover as Audi Sauber by 2026. This all comes as his ongoing commitment with Ferrari comes to a close. There's been a lot of talk connecting the Spaniard to the Audi venture in the past. Andreas Seidl, who currently holds the CEO position at Sauber Motorsport, has a strong affinity for Sainz, having previously worked alongside him at McLaren. Rumour has it that Seidl is enthusiastic about shaping the Audi initiative around Sainz, providing the chance comes his way. This would align nicely with Sainz's rumoured preferences. While a lot of folks view Charles Leclerc as the main figure at Maranello, the 28-year-old is convinced that his on-track performance this year warrants him taking the reins for Scuderia's endeavours in 2024 and the time ahead. It's a bit of a tough break for Sainz as Ferrari doesn't seem too eager to meet his requests. With Leclerc gearing up to ink a substantial extension, binding him to Ferrari until 2029, it's evident that team principal Fred Vasseur envisions Sainz fitting into more of a supporting position down the line. Given that they aren't seeing eye to eye, it's becoming increasingly probable that Sainz and Ferrari might part ways. According to Auto Action, there's buzz that the driver born in Madrid has already hammered out a preliminary agreement with Sauber, setting the stage for him to link up with the squad once his ongoing contract ends. Although these preliminary contract arrangements are quite prevalent in the world of F1 and lack legal binding, Sainz's move signifies his strong intent. It's evident that he's not content with assuming a secondary role to Leclerc as he covers the latter phase of his racing career. One thing that's certain is that Sainz will finalise his decision prior to the commencement of the 2024 silly season next summer. He told Auto Action, "I do prefer starting a season already knowing where I'm going to be the following year, because that takes away the distraction that there always is to be negotiating a new contract when you need to be fully focused on what you're doing on track and on the work you have to do with the team you're currently with. That's the only way to make progress. The goal is to go into the 2024 championship without any worries about it, and my contract for the future already signed and sealed." Zhou Guanyu's immediate course of action seems inclined towards short-sighted agreements, while Valtteri Bottas may not be the preferred choice to lead the Audi debut once his contract ends in 2025. This leaves Sauber in a situation where they lack a definite team leader to serve as the foundation for their endeavours. But the Sauber rumours can be put to rest, at least for now. A representative from Carlos Sainz's team has refuted the speculations about the Spaniard having already committed to joining Sauber for the 2025 season in anticipation of their Audi rebrand. Instead, they've emphasised his aspiration to secure a fresh and enduring contract with Ferrari. As per motorsport.com Italy, there's no evidence of the Spanish driver having entered into any such arrangement. An unnamed source from his circle has affirmed that Plan A, Plan B, and even Plan C all revolve around Ferrari. Taking on the role of a team leader could be an enticing idea for Sainz, but the easier choice for the driver hailing from Madrid would be to remain with Ferrari. Despite the team's struggles this season, Charles Leclerc has managed to secure 2 pole positions, and Sainz surely still has his inaugural Grand Prix win for Ferrari at Silverstone from last season etched in his mind. The purportedly extended conditions being presented to Sainz are noticeably less persuasive. Fred Vasseur, the team principal, is aiming to secure the Spaniard's commitment for an extra year beyond his existing contract, set to conclude at the close of 2024. However, Sainz, the former McLaren and Renault driver, is striving for a more extensive arrangement, a request that might not be met. Charles Leclerc holds the lead position within the Ferrari team. Now in his 5th year with the squad, the Monegasque driver has expressed that he has experienced more challenging seasons than successful ones. Nonetheless, he remains keen on continuing his journey with the Italian Scuderia, and ideally, he'd like to do so alongside his teammate Carlos Sainz. Following a promising beginning to 2022, both Leclerc and Ferrari faced a rapid decline in their performance that year. The start of 2023 was even more challenging as the team struggled to maintain consistency and secure regular podium finishes. Leclerc did manage to secure podium positions on 3 occasions, whereas Sainz has yet to achieve a podium finish this year. In a conversation with Corriere della Sera over the last Grand Prix weekend before the season break, Leclerc claimed that they have all the pieces needed to go for gold. He said, the podium finishes, are nice, but I didn't really enjoy them. The memory of 2022 is still too fresh. We shouldn't settle for 2nd or 3rd place. Ferrari should win, and we have to make sure of that. Yes, but the plan also calls for reinforcements. The new arrivals will help us achieve our goal. From behind the wheel, Leclerc is convinced that Ferrari has the right individuals in key positions. Having Sainz alongside him as a teammate, Leclerc implies that he currently doesn't envision having another driver alongside him. When questioned about his ideal teammate, Leclerc is prompted to share his preferences. He responded by saying, "I'm not answering that question. Sainz would make a wrong choice by leaving. I work well with Carlos, even though there is a lot of competitiveness between us." When asked what he likes about Carlos so much, the Monegasque driver said, "His way of working and continuity." Following a period of challenges in achieving success under the guidance of Mattia Binotto, Ferrari opted for a change by bringing in Frederic Vasseur. However, the team's performance hasn't seen significant improvement under the new team principal either. Amidst rumours of Charles Leclerc securing a new contract worth $198,500,000 with Ferrari, Business F1 asserts that the Monegasque driver has seemingly lost confidence in Vasseur. Formerly holding the position of team principal at Alfa Romeo, Vasseur was enlisted by Ferrari at the commencement of the 2023 season, marking a change after 4 underwhelming seasons under Binotto. However, Vasseur's tenure hasn't yielded significant advancements either, as is evident from Ferrari's performance. 12 races into the 2023 season, the team has amassed only 191 points, positioning them at P4 in the standings. This stands in stark contrast to the previous year, where they were at P2 with 314 points at the same juncture of the season. Reportedly, Vasseur has been aiming to emulate the approach of Jean Todt by recruiting top engineers from rival teams. While this strategy holds promise for the long run, the absence of immediate outcomes has likely contributed to Charles Leclerc's frustration. It seems Leclerc's confidence in Vasseur has waned due to the lack of visible progress. As stated in a report by motorsports publication Business F1, Vasseur finds himself in a challenging position within Ferrari. The magazine asserts that Charles Leclerc, as well as Ferrari's CEO Benedetto Vigna and executive chairman John Elkann, seem to have lost faith in Vasseur. Business F1 further contends that Vasseur's effectiveness has diminished, even going so far as to assert that he occasionally makes nonsensical statements. The British publication cited an instance where Vasseur suggested that Leclerc should consider the perspective of the Ferrari strategy team, particularly following the incident during Canadian GP qualifying that left Leclerc quite upset. RacingNews365.com reported that Vasseur had stated, "We probably have some areas that he has to put himself in our shoes sometimes. Previously, there was a perception of a robust connection between Leclerc and Vasseur, owing to their history together. Leclerc, at the age of 23, had initiated his Formula One journey under Vasseur's leadership at Alfa Romeo. Nevertheless, it seems that the rapport between them might have deteriorated significantly." Business F1 puts forth a potential solution for the challenges Ferrari is currently grappling with. In their perspective, the optimal and perhaps sole course of action available to Ferrari at this juncture is to promptly dismiss Vasseur from his position and reinstate Binotto. Business F1 also suggests that the Scuderia could consider involving former CEO Luca Di Montezemolo in a decision-making capacity alongside Binotto. According to their viewpoint, this collaboration could require approximately a season to transition from Vasseur's tenure and effectively reconstruct Ferrari's trajectory. Who would you choose to appoint as Ferrari's team principal? Tell us who and why in the comment section down below. And, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thanks for watching.